Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Manoah, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Settling in now, Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, one game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Manoah has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in, Edwin Rios. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Mancini, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Patrick Wisdom is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the 1st. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over for the Cubs. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 2nd inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And this is past belt on down the line. A fair ball.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right here.
At the plate, Luis Torrens. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Stepping in now, Miles Mastrobuoni, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. In there, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Digging in, George Springer. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Biggio, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stroman, a right-hander standing just 5'7". He's a 9-year major league vet. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The second for 1. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping in for the Jays, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Stroman looks in, and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 now. Alejandro. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Alejandro Kirk is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. This is in the air out to right field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
To 1-2 now. Popped him up. Belt has a play. One away.
Up next to the Cubs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Edwin Rios, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High and deep to right. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Leading up for Toronto.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wisdom is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Dalton Varsho, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cody Bellinger is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Horner is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Runners going. Still 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Popped him up. Bichette shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Luis Torrens. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 4.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. 4-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Jays get new inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Luis Torrens. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs,
So stepping in, Miles Mastrobuoni, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate, Alejandro Kirk. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. One out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting,
so bases are empty here with two gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Stroman's ready. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with two men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 2-1.
Outside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Eric Swanson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Eric Swanson. Now back, third base.
In now, Edwin Rios. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Ready once again, Patrick Wisdom. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 20.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-1 Chicago. Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone!
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Into the box, Dalton Varsho. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And that one is gone! Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
3 runs already home here.
1-0.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Matt Chapman is on deck. Line hard, but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A payoff pitch one more time. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3-0 to him now. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Horner.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Luis Torrens. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway in the inning. Anthony Kay is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0-1 the count. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Alejandro Kirk is the batter now as he looks at a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Drilled to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Tim Meza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. Nelson Velasquez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nelson Velasquez.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Now the 1-0. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Dansby Swanson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Out in front of it, strike one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Grounded weakly toward third. A scoop with the bare hand. Got him. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
Now that the center field.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too low, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the 1-2. big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Cubbies 3. Dansby Swanson remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bo Bichette stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Dalton Varsho, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Keenan Thompson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Thompson, originally from the state of Alabama, he was selected in the 3rd round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. George Springer the next to hit. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Velasquez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays. Jordan Manoah comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batter.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The catcher.
Ready now, Luis Torrens. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Misses, ball 2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Popped him up. Kirk is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And